Let's talk about families. I have a family. Lux the dog is in my family, my wife, my mother, father, brothers, cousins, aunts, uncles, mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, and everybody else. We're all in one big family. And you have a family too. Maybe you have a mother, father, sister, brother. Maybe you don't have one or all of those things, but you still have a family. You have people in your life, or animals, or trees, plants, rocks. Many things can be part of a family, and everything has a family. You know what else has families? Words. Words have families. And if that sounds confusing to you, that's okay, because we're going to talk about that today. Hi, I'm Yo from Hand2Mind, and this is the third day of the 7th week of our first grade Teach at Home series. And today we're going to talk about word families. Let's get to it. Today we're going to talk about long vowel word families, and we're going to talk specifically about vowel teams that make the sound A and word families that have the A sound. And there are many different ways to make the A sound. So let's go over some. One way to make the long A sound is AI, as in the word rain. R-A-N, rain. Another way to make it is AY, as in the word day, D-A, right? And then another way to make it is the A consonant E. We call this the silent E. When you have a vowel, like A, and then a consonant, and then an E at the end, then it will make, this silent E will make the vowel have a long vowel sound. So in this case, this silent E makes this A sound like A, as in the word lake, lake. And remember, the E is silent, so we don't sound that one out. It's not lakey or lake, it's just lake. So, what I want us to do now is I'm giving you the long vowel, and I want you to tell me what is the beginning sound for this word. Here we have a pile of hay. So we know that the long vowel sound in hay is A, made by A, or the long vowel sound in hay is A, made by AY. So what's the beginning sound for that word in hay? Well, the beginning sound is H, made by the letter H, as in hay. Wonderful. What about this word? Here we see a boat, and it is sailing. So it has a big sail. The long vowel sound is A in the word sail, made by AI. What is the beginning sound in the word sail? S, S is made by the letter S, as in sail. Well done. Here, I got an A plus as my grade. Now we have the A sound made by a silent E, right? The silent E turns this A into a long A sound, as in the word grade. What is the beginning sound you hear in the word grade? Grade. Gr, gr, gr. Oh, that sounds like a consonant blend. So let's pick this apart. I hear g, r, grade. G is G and R is R. Grade. So it's G-R as in gr for grade. Perfect. Now I'm giving you a word, and you need to tell me what is the vowel team that is missing. And to make it a little easier, I gave you a team bank with the 3 different vowel teams we're going over today. A-I, A-Y, and A blank E, or silent E. Now, when we're going over our vowel teams, we talked about vowel teams that are usually at the beginning, usually at the end, and usually in the middle of a word. Now, of course, I don't expect for you to remember everything, and plus, it just takes a lot of practice to really get to know the patterns of vowel teams. But if you practice a lot, and if you read a lot, eventually you're going to know it. But right now, we can just practice. Okay, so we know we want to make the A sound, as in the word spray. We also know, if we practice, that AI is usually not at the end of the word, right? An A consonant E requires a consonant to be in the middle, so that won't work. But AY is oftentimes at the end of the word, so the long vowel A sound in the word spray is made with AY. Awesome.
What about stage? Stage. Well, in order to get the A sound in stage, we see that we need to put something in here, then a consonant, and then something else in another blank. Well, that looks to me like a silent E opportunity, right? And also, at some point, you learn that sometimes a silent E will change the sound of a certain consonant. For instance, G, the sound it usually makes is G, but oftentimes when you add a silent E after G, then it turns the sound of the G from G to J, as in the word stage. So this is an example of a consonant E, stage. What about this? Here we have a quail. We want to get the A sound in quail. Now, the A sound is in the middle of the word, okay? And if if you practice a lot, you'll learn that oftentimes AI is at the beginning or middle of a word. It's very rarely at the end of a word, right? So AI is a great use, or quail is a great use of the letters AI to make the A sound. So quail. Awesome. So that's our lesson for today. Thank you so much for joining us. And for more resources, please visit hand2mindathome.com. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the future. Have a good one.